Yo, what's good, y'all? I'm new to the scene. I'm gonna be your teacher today. You can address me as Rue, the Guru. Today, we're gonna break down the foundation that you're gonna need for evolving your consciousness. So, in this video, I'm gonna be talking about light, energy. What is energy? What is light? Now, with this new age movement, a lot of phrases and words and concepts kind of just get tossed around and repeated without really fully understanding what it means. So I'm going to go into an in-depth breakdown into energy and light. Everything is energy. We know this scientifically through the Big Bang Theory, for example. In the Big Bang Theory, it states that all the energy in the universe was originally at one singular point of unity. And then it expanded infinitely in all directions at the speed of light. Now we can also look from a biblical perspective, and this same moment in time is described in the book of Genesis. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God. Now, let me break that down a little further. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God. What is the Word? Well, the Word is what I'm giving to you right now. It is the vibration that comes from my speech that goes both externally outside of my body for people to perceive, but as well as internally throughout the rest of my body. Now, when I'm speaking, I'm actually vibrating energy. I'm vibrating light according to my mind and my will, according to God. So when I create a vibration, it goes out infinitely in all directions and spreads my light, spreads my consciousness. And this consciousness is an intelligence. Not an intellect, but in an intelligence. The same intelligence that runs through my body runs through your body. It runs through the trees and the rivers and the grass. It runs through the rocks and the dirt and the dark sky sitting around the stars. Now, this vibration that I'm describing, and that is described biblically as the Word or scientifically as the Big Bang, this intelligence is a wavelength. It's described in quantum mechanics as the field. It's the intelligence that tells atoms to stay together, to create a form. There's no active intelligence individualized within the table that I record this on, but yet it still holds form. This is proof that there does not need to be a conscious, individualized spirit in order for consciousness and intelligence to exist within form. The form itself is proof of the consciousness presence. The thing about this consciousness and about light is that it's not always visible. Sometimes the light is unconscious. The light is darkness. Now, light and dark are both still the same intelligence. They come from the same unified source. Imagine a universe with nothing in it, complete, vast darkness. With no objects in this universe, there's nothing to be perceived. And so, if you were to shine a light in this infinite darkness, you would not see any light, for there's no form for the light to take. Instead, you would only perceive darkness, unconsciousness. So let's look at light and darkness, relevant to the human experience. So here we got a chart of visible light. And us as humans, we can perceive everything within this chart with just our own bodies. We don't need any other technology or tools to perceive this energy. It's innate within our nature. But as we zoom out of this visible light spectrum, we realize that it's only a small portion of all the light that is to be perceived. We don't perceive gamma rays or X-rays unless we have the technology to see that. And this light could be seen as a form of darkness to humanity. So now we should have a good understanding that energy, which is everything composed of the universe, is light. And that light is consciousness. Now you might be telling yourself, whoa. Rue, this don't make no sense. How can everything be light? Everything looks so different. Everything feels so different compared to everything else. This doesn't make sense. How could it all be created of one primal substance? You might not be thinking that, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. This primal substance, being light or energy, is all vibrating at different frequencies, which determine the form that the light takes. Light vibrating at a very slow frequency will be very dense. It will be solid, dense matter. Just like we had learned in school, when molecules vibrate slow, they're solid, and when they give them more energy, they vibrate faster. For example, you could take that solid, give it enough energy, it will vibrate fast enough until it melts into a liquid. It is transmutated. Until, again, you keep adding energy, and eventually that liquid will transmute again into a gas. As energy vibrates faster, it becomes more subtle. That ice cube that you were holding in your hand that was so cold, that felt so real. As it was given more energy and it turned into water, and then eventually into water vapor, it became so subtle that it was invisible to the human eye. You could no longer perceive it as it gone into your realm of unconsciousness. All of this light, all of this data, all of this information exists within the realm of light that we do not perceive with our meat bodies. It takes other sensory perceptions to perceive this non-visible light. For example, thought. Our minds were capable of understanding knowledge. This gives depth and more dimensions to the human experience. We experience more levels of light. We can look at the rest of the scale of light to be the astral plane. And if you were to have the necessary tools, the necessary bodies to perceive this astral light, then you would experience far more of the world in the universe. We as human beings are meant to experience this full range of light here on Earth. It's part of my mission and purpose to enlighten humanity. And one of the vehicles of that is this YouTube channel. And with all of that said, I'm gonna end the video here. My next video is going to be breaking down the astral light. Thank y'all for listening. Peace.